Angel's Envy story for Lucky Farley, we have to go back to October of this year. We met with the representatives from Louisville Distilling Company who came from Chicago and knew about our distilling experience. We worked with Brown-Forman, Jack Daniel's, Woodford Reserve, and those were pretty large-scale projects. So they wanted to know what our experience was for anything like an Angel's Envy project, which is going to be a micro distillery in downtown Louisville. Now, we didn't know a whole lot about Angel's Envy. It's a brand new product out there in the bourbon world, but it's gotten a lot of great press. So we did our homework and met with the client, and they had their vision, of course, and we listened to it. This was going to be a unique brand. This was going to be kind of a rock star with an attitude kind of a brand. It was rooted in the heritage of bourbon, but it's got that classic rebellious spirit to it. And we wanted to capture that as well because we saw what was already being communicated in the marketing materials that we'd taken a look at.
So we pulled together a number of different people, and we decided that the only way to really get this done was a hard and fast charrette. And we met a first time and really brainstormed some ideas just off the wall. Some of them didn't stick, some of them stuck. This continual charrette process, talking about throwing out some ideas, getting everybody's opinion on those, and there were a wide range of opinions because we had such a good mix of people in the room. And we kept throwing those out. We go away and we think about them, really kind of see how they might work, and then come back and we do the same thing over. So
we started to look at the image of the brand. Brent brought in a lot of really great input as far as the rock and roll piece, but you know, we still have this beautiful historic bourbon that's such a huge part of Kentucky and a part of our heritage. So we began to marry those in. We kept some of the brick exposed. We brought in really warm tones. At one point, Jeff mentioned an abandoned fireplace. So we took that and really made that a huge part of one of our inspiration shots. Made it an indoor, completely see-through fireplace that sits right in the middle of the room. You've got this really awesome, intimate sitting area on one side, and then you have a bar on the other. So we took little hints during the conversation and really built those into what the client would see in the experience.
So ultimately, the concept for this edition wanted to be something very bold and exciting. So some of the things we design ideas we brought to the table were initially just responding to the idea of Angel's Envy, and the Angel's Wing became the roof form. So we had this kind of uplifting pair of wings as the roof. After that, it was about bringing light into these new spaces, the event space and some of the social spaces of the addition were essentially contained within a glass box under the roof itself. Like I said before, the Angel's Wings were a big inspiration for not only the roof, but some of the signage.
It was an awesome opportunity to really have my voice heard as a designer. There was no hierarchy really. Everyone was equal. Everyone's ideas were received, and kind of the best ideas were kind of hashed out, and that's what we went with. It had nothing to do with anyone's title or role. It was really just, let's everyone get together and throw out their best ideas, and we'll go with what works the best.